imagine for a moment that the weight of every financial worry you have ever carried is not solid stone, but merely mist? What if the struggle isn't yours to keep, but just an old story ready to fade away? Tonight, we do not fight the current. We simply let the river take us. Tonight, you don't need to try. You only need to listen and let the ancient burden dissolve into the velvet dark. Close your eyes, take a breath, and let us rewrite your financial DNA while you drift into the deepest, most healing sleep. Welcome to this sanctuary of infinite possibility. Here, in this space carved out of silence and shadow, there are no deadlines. There are no bank accounts to check. There are no bills demanding your attention. There is only the rhythm of your own breath, rising and falling like the gentle tide of a midnight ocean. Allow your body to sink into the surface beneath you. Feel the mattress or the chair rising up to meet you, us holding you, supporting you completely. You do not need to hold yourself up anymore. You can let go of the muscles in your neck. Let go of the tension in your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears, falling towards gravity. Notice the tiny muscles around your eyes. These muscles work so hard all day, looking, analyzing, judging. And tell them, now, it is time to rest. Feel your eyelids becoming as heavy, so delightfully as heavy. It is as if they have been touched by a warm, as heavy, a blanket of peace. Even if you wanted to open them, it would feel like too much effort. And you love that feeling. The feeling of absolutely nothing to do. Nowhere to be. No one to be. Just a consciousness drifting in the safe harbor of the night. Breathe in deeply, drawing in the cool, quiet air of the room. And as you breathe out, imagine a gray mist leaving your body. This mist carries with it the stress of the day, the numbers, the calculations, the fears of scarcity. Watch it leave your lips and vanish into the nothingness. Gone. Let us bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a warm, golden liquid light is being poured gently onto your crown. It is thick, like warm honey, and it glows with a soothing, is healing energy. Feel this light beginning to spread across your scalp, relaxing every hair follicle. It moves down your forehead, smoothing out the lines of worry. The space between your eyebrows widens and softens. This golden light is the essence of abundance. But for now, it is simply pure relaxation. It flows down over your temples, swirling around your ears, quieting the sounds of the outside world. The world is fading. The noises are becoming distant, irrelevant echoes. You are moving inward, deeper and deeper. Feel the light pouring down your cheeks, and unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest loosely on the floor of your mouth. Your face is completely expressionless. A blank slate. A canvas ready for a new masterpiece. Now, let that relaxation flow down your neck, warm and soothing, into your throat, dissolving any lumps of anxiety, any unspoken words about money or worth. You just let them melt. The liquid light flows into your shoulders, washing away the burdens you have carried for your family, for your future. It is not your job to carry the weight of the world tonight. Tonight, your only job is to sleep. Feel the wave of relaxation travel down your arms and past your elbows, into your forearms, and into your wrists, and finally, into your hands. Your fingers curl naturally, soft and open. These hands, which work so hard to build, and to grasp, and to hold on, let them open, open to receive. But first, they must be empty. Let them be empty. And as heavy, the light continues its journey, moving into your chest. Feel your heart beating. A steady, rhythmic drum. With every beat, it pumps this golden relaxation through your veins. Your breath becomes slower, more rhythmic, like a wave that hardly reaches the shore before sliding back into the deep, down into your solar plexus. This is the center of your will, often where we hold fear about survival. Imagine the golden light gently massaging this area, untying the knots. There is no danger here. You are safe. You are warm. You are protected. The light moves into your hips, your pelvis, grounding you and anchoring you to the earth. You feel as heavy, like a stone sinking into the soft mud of a clear riverbed. The water flows over you, but you remain still, unmovable in your peace. Down through your thighs, large muscles letting go of their grip on the bone. Down through your knees, and into your calves, your ankles, and finally flowing into your feet and out through your toes. Your entire body is now encased in a cocoon of golden, shimmering stillness. You are drifting, floating, weightless yet as heavy. And as your body sleeps, your mind begins to unlock. We are approaching the door to your subconscious, the vault where your financial DNA is stored. It is not a scary place. It is a library of scripts written long ago, and some by you, and some by others. Tonight, we simply walk into that library. We do not run. We walk slowly down a staircase of 10 steps. I will count them for you. And with each number, you will feel your consciousness doubling in its depth. You are going to a place where change is instant, where belief is reality. 10. Step down. Feel the texture of the step beneath your bare feet. It is cool, solid moss. You are safe. 9. Deeper. Now, the air is becoming fresher, cleaner, like the air after a storm. 8. Drifting down. Your body is miles away. You are just a point of awareness. 7. Letting go of the concept of time. There is no past. There is no future. Only this eternal. Now, 6. As halfway there, a sense of profound anticipation. Something wonderful is about to happen. 5. Deeper still, the silence is so loud, so beautiful. It wraps around you like a hug. 4. Your thoughts are slowing down to a standstill. The chatter has stopped. 3. Is almost at the bottom. You see a door in front of you. It is glowing. 2. One step remaining. You are ready to enter the control room. 1. Step off into the velvet void. 0. You are now in the center of your being. In this vast, an empty space, you are the creator. The old limitations are just shadows here. And you are the light. Rest in this space for a moment. Feel the potential. Feel the quiet power of simply existing without the need to earn, without the need to prove, without the need to struggle. You are worthy simply because you breathe. In this deep state, the logical mind has gone to sleep. The guard dog is resting. Now, the gate is open. We can walk in and begin the gentle work of untangling the knots. We can begin to dissolve the walls. But for now, just float. Float in this ocean of pure, unmanifested potential. You are safe. You are held. You are ready. Drifting. Now in this safe, velvet void, you are completely comfortable. You are weightless. There is no past here. There is no future here. There is only the gentle rhythm of your existence. You are merely a point of awareness, a silent, observer, floating in the deep ocean of your own mind. And from this place of perfect safety, we can begin to look at the old maps you were given. The maps that told you the world was scarce. The maps that told you money was hard to find. Imagine that in front of you, a hallway begins to form out of the mist. It is a long, peaceful corridor, lit by a soft, dim light that reminds you of twilight. The walls are made of smooth, cool stone. This is the corridor of echoes. This is where the old stories lie. The stories that were told to you before you were old enough to understand. The stories that you absorbed like a sponge, thinking they were the truth. Tonight, we walk down this corridor not to fight these stories, but simply to see them for what they are. Just echoes, just shadows, just dust. Begin to float down this corridor. Your feet do not need to touch the ground. You are gliding and effortlessly. And on the walls, you see frames. Inside these frames are not pictures, but memories and feelings about money. Look at the first frame on your left. It looks old, covered in the dust of time. It contains the feeling of not enough. Perhaps it is a memory of a parent's worried face. Perhaps it is the sound of a sigh when bills were paid. Perhaps it is a phrase you heard over and over. We can't afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. That is not for people like us. As you look at this frame, notice something profound. You are here, floating, calm, and safe. And that memory is over there, and on the wall. It is separate from you. It is not you. It is just a recording. A recording that has been playing on a loop for years, decades even. But tonight, you see the machine playing the recording. And you realize you are not the machine. You are the one listening to it. Feel the distance between you and that old belief. Money is struggle. See those words written in the dust on the glass of the frame. And now, imagine you have a soft cloth in your hand. A cloth made of pure light. Gently, without any anger, without any sadness, reach out and wipe the dust away. Wipe away the words. Wipe away the struggle. As you wipe the glass, the image inside begins to fade. It turns sepia, then gray, then transparent. The worry dissolves into the mist. The voice that said, "We can't," becomes a whisper. And then silence. It is gone. The frame is empty. You are free of that weight. Float further down the corridor, deeper into the peace, deeper into the sleep. You feel lighter. Now, as if a heavy backpack has been taken off your shoulders. On the right, you see another frame. This one looks heavy, made of dark iron. It holds the belief of unworthiness, the deep, hidden fear that says, I don't deserve abundance. If I have more, someone else will have less. I am not smart enough, lucky enough, or good enough to be wealthy. Look at this structure closely. It looks solid, doesn't it? But look closer. It is full of cracks. It is brittle. It was built on the foundation of other people's fears, not your truth. This belief was given to you by a society that thrives on keeping you small. But you are not small. You are infinite consciousness. In your mind's eye, simply blow a gentle breath toward this iron frame. Just a soft exhalation, like blowing out a candle. Whoosh. Watch what happens. As your breath touches the iron, it turns to sand. It crumbles. And instantly, it falls away, turning into a pile of fine, harmless sand at the bottom of the wall. The belief of unworthiness cannot stand in the presence of your calm awareness. It simply disintegrates. It was never real. It was a shadow puppet, scary only in the dark. But you have brought the light of your awareness here, and the shadow has no choice but to vanish. Feel a wave of relief washing over your entire body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. A physical sensation of release. Maybe a tingling in your chest. Maybe a warmth in your stomach. It is the feeling of space opening up. The space where fear used to live. And now, there is only room for peace. Room for plenty. Continue gliding. Deeper. Slower. The corridor seems to stretch on. But the frames are becoming fewer. The further you go, the cleaner the walls become. You might see a small, jagged stone on the path. This represents the belief that rich people are greedy or money is the root of all evil. Pick it up in your mind. Feel its rough edges. It feels uncomfortable to hold, doesn't it? You have been holding this stone in your pocket for a long time, afraid that if you let it go, you might become someone you don't like. But look at the stone. It is just a stone. It is not the truth. Money is energy. Money is a tool. Money is neutral. It amplifies who you already are. And you are good. You are kind. You are love. Therefore, abundance in your hands will only create more good, more kindness, more love. You do not need this stone to keep you humble. You are humble because of your heart, not your bank account. Open your hand. Let the stone drop. Watch it fall into the mist below the corridor. It falls down, 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 until it disappears completely. You don't even hear it hit the bottom. It is gone. Notice how your hand feels. Now, open, light, and empty, ready to receive. Your entire body is humming with a low, pleasant vibration of relaxation. You are rewriting the script simply by observing the old lines and deciding not to read them anymore. You are the director of this play, and you are gently crossing out the scenes that no longer serve the plot of your life. The corridor is ending. Now, opening up into a vast, beautiful garden bathed in moonlight. But before we step into the garden, take one last look back at the hallway. It is empty. The frames are blank. The floor is clear. The echoes have died down. There is silence. A holy, a heavy, golden silence. In this silence, your nervous system is resetting. The fight or flight response to financial bills, to bank notifications, to the future. It is being dialed down to zero. The alarm bells are being turned off. You are safe. Your survival is not threatened. You are supported by the universe in ways you cannot see, just as the roots of a tree are supported by the soil deep underground. You do not need to struggle to be supported. You just need to be. Drift. Now, drift towards the garden. Feel the air changing, becoming fragrant with the scent of night-blooming jasmine. And rain. This is the garden of your subconscious mind, cleared of the weeds, ready for new seeds. But for now, we just rest at the gate. Rest in the knowledge that the heavy lifting is done. The old blocks have been observed, acknowledged, and dissolved. They were just clouds blocking the sun. And now that the clouds have parted, the moon can shine through. The sleep is coming for you. Now like a gentle tide, rising up to cover your ankles, your knees, your waist. A tide of warm, dark water, safe water. Let yourself be carried. Let yourself float. There is nothing left to figure out tonight. The logic is turned off. The analysis is turned off. The critique is turned off. Only the breath remains. In and out. Only the beat of your heart remains. Only the feeling of absolute, unwavering safety remains. You are doing perfectly. You are exactly where you need to be. You are dissolving. Dissolving into the peace. You have floated out of the corridor of echoes and arrived at the edge of a magnificent garden. It is night here, but a night that glows with a soft, bioluminescent light. The air is warm and smells of rich, damp earth and sweet flowers that only bloom in the moonlight. This is the garden of your potential. This is the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. For years, weeds of worry may have grown here. But tonight, the soil is fresh. The soil is dark, moist, and ready. Step into the garden with your bare feet. Feel the grass beneath you, It is soft, cool, and welcoming. Every blade of grass feels alive, vibrating with energy. As you walk, you notice that this garden is limitless. It extends in all directions, further than the eye can see. This represents the infinite abundance of the universe. There are no fences here. There are no walls. Find a spot that feels perfect to you. A patch of earth that looks especially nourishing. Sit down. Feel the ground supporting you. You are connected to the earth. You are part of nature. And just as nature produces abundance without struggle, forests growing, rivers flowing, stars burning, so too can you generate prosperity naturally. In your hand, imagine you are holding a small, golden seed. This seed is warm to the touch. It pulses gently, like a tiny heart. This seed contains the blueprint of your financial freedom. It contains the reality where money flows to you easily, consistently, and joyfully. It holds the version of you who is generous, relaxed, and secure. Look at the seed. It is small, but it holds a mighty oak within it. It does not worry about how it will grow. It does not stress about the rain or the sun. It simply knows what to do. It trusts the process. Now, gently dig a small hole in the rich, dark earth with your fingers. The soil feels crumbly and good. Place the golden seed into the hole. Cover it up with the warm earth. Pat it down gently. You have planted the intention. You have planted the new belief. I am a magnet for abundance. Wealth flows to me as easily as my breath. I am worthy of a life of ease. Now, watch what happens. In this dreamscape, time moves differently. You do not have to wait seasons. As you watch, a tiny sprout of emerald green pushes up through the soil. It unfurls its leaves, reaching for the moonlight. It glows with vitality. It grows taller, stronger. It becomes a sapling, then a sturdy tree. Its branches spread wide, offering shade and shelter. And on its branches, instead of leaves, there are symbols of everything you desire. Golden fruits representing opportunities. Silver blossoms representing unexpected gift. Leaves of copper representing steady income. The tree is laden with abundance. It is heavy with it. But the tree does not strain. It holds the fruit effortlessly. The branches are flexible and strong. Reach out and touch the trunk of this tree. Feel the bark. It is solid. It is real. Feel the energy of the tree flowing into your palms. This is your tree. It grows from your mind. It is rooted in your being. As you stand under this canopy of prosperity, you realize something profound. You did not have to pull the tree out of the ground. You did not have to force it to grow. You simply planted the seed and provided the soil and let nature take its course. This is how money can be in your life. Not a chase, but a growth. Not a hunt, but a harvest. Look around the garden. You see other seeds sprouting. Now, the seeds of confidence, the seeds of creativity, the seeds of gratitude. The entire garden is coming alive. Flowers of all colors are bursting into bloom. In purple, in indigo, crimson, gold. The air is filled with the scent of success, which smells like fresh rain. And pine. Breathe it in. Fill your lungs with the oxygen of abundance. Every breath you take in this garden reprograms your cells. You are breathing in the knowledge that there is always enough. Look at the sky above. It is a tapestry of diamonds. Billions of stars. The universe is not stingy. The universe is overflowing. There is no shortage of starlight. There is no shortage of grass. There is no shortage of water in the ocean. Scarcity is an illusion of the mind. Abundance is the reality of nature. And you are nature. Feel your roots extending from your feet, going deep into the earth, intertwining with the roots of your prosperity tree. You are drawing up nutrients from the same source. You are fed by the same infinite energy. You feel a sense of profound satisfaction. The work is done. The seed is planted. And the garden is growing. You can trust it. And now, you can turn your back on it and go to sleep, knowing that while you rest, the garden grows. While you dream, the roots go deeper. While you slumber, the fruit ripens. That is the secret. You do not need to watch the pot boil. You do not need to check the bank account every hour. You can trust. And trust the seed. And trust the soil. And trust the season. Your body feels heavier. And now, the peace of the garden has seeped into your bones. The visual of the tree is fading gently, not because it is gone, but because you are sinking deeper into the feeling of it. The image is becoming a sensation of fullness, a sensation of having. You have enough. You are enough. Let the garden fade into a soft, comforting darkness. A darkness that wraps around you like a velvet cloak. You are safe here. You are loved here. Drifting deeper, sinking lower into the space between thoughts, into the silence between heartbeats. The seed is safe. You are safe. Let go. Let go. Let go. Leaving the garden behind, you find yourself drifting on a gentle current of air. You are moving into the sanctuary of your inner world. Deeper than the garden. Deeper than the corridor. You are moving towards the very core of your being. This is the place of alchemy. This is the place where lead turns into gold, where fear turns into faith, where lack turns into limitless flow. Below you, you begin to see a glow. It is a warm, an amber light, shimmering like the sun reflecting off a calm ocean at sunset. As you float closer, You realize it is a pool, a vast, circular pool of liquid gold. This is not metal. It is energy. It is the distilled essence of abundance. It is the energy of value, of worth, of exchange, of freedom. It is the raw material of the universe before it takes form as coins or paper or numbers on a screen. Tonight, you are going to bathe in this energy. You are going to soak your spirit in the frequency of wealth. Gently, you touch down at the edge of this pool. The ground here is made of smooth crystal, warm to the touch. You step forward. There is no hesitation. You know this place. You have belonged here forever, even if you forgot for a little while. Dip your toes into the liquid gold. It is the perfect temperature. Warm, thick, and silky. It feels like pure love against your skin. It does not wet you. It embraces you. Slowly, wade deeper. The liquid rises to your ankles. Feel the sensation of it swirling around your bones. As it touches you, something magical happens. The liquid begins to permeate your skin. It seeps into your pores, not as water, but as light. Feel it moving into your feet, relaxing the muscles. Yes, but also energizing them with a new vibration. The vibration of stability. The vibration of having moved deeper. The liquid gold rises to your knees. It feels heavy in the most comforting way, like a weighted blanket. It supports your legs. You realize that this energy is holding you up. You don't have to support it. It supports you. Let it rise to your hips, the center of your creativity and creation. Feel the warmth penetrating deep into your pelvis, dissolving any old, stagnant energy stored there, washing away the guilt of wanting more, washing away the shame of past mistakes. The gold fills every space, leaving no room for the past. There is only the golden. Now, wade deeper still, until the liquid reaches your solar plexus. Breathe. As you inhale, Imagine drawing this golden energy into your stomach. It swirls and glows within you. This is your power center. Feel it recharging. You are reclaiming your power to create your life. You are not a victim of the economy. You are a creator of your economy. The liquid rises to your heart. Oh, the relief. Feel it washing over your chest, soothing the heart that has worried so much. The heart that has beaten fast with anxiety. Now, it beats in rhythm with the gold. Thump, thump. Abundance, abundance. The barrier around your heart dissolves. You are open to receive. You are safe to receive. Let it rise to your shoulders. The weight of the world is lifted off, replaced by the buoyancy of the gold. You are floating. Now, feet lifting off the crystal floor. You are fully suspended in this ocean of prosperity. Submerge your neck. Let it relax the throat. Your voice is the voice of abundance. Your words are the words of creation. And finally, lie back and let the back of your head rest in the liquid light. Let it cover your ears. The silence underwater is profound. It is a womb-like silence. You are completely immersed. Every cell in your body is now soaking up this new frequency. Imagine your DNA strands floating in the nucleus of your cells. Imagine them lighting up, turning from gray to gold. You are rewriting your genetic code. You are flipping the switches from survival to thriving. This is not just imagination. Your brain is firing new neural pathways right. Now, neurons that fire together, wire together. You are wiring your brain for wealth. Feel the sensation of saturation. You are saturated with well-being. There is no part of you that is empty. There is no part of you that is lacking. Inside and outside, there is only gold. In this state, you realize the ultimate truth. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. And right now, in this moment, you are abundance. You are not separate from the energy of money. It is not something out there that you have to chase. It is the very water in which you swim. It is the very air that you breathe. How can you lack what you are made of? How can you lose what is inside you? You are the source. You are the wellspring. Adrift in this realization. Feel how easy it is. There is no striving here. The gold does not struggle to shine. It just shines. The water does not struggle to flow. It just flows. And you do not need to struggle to be provided for. You just need to align. And you are aligned. Perfectly aligned. Like a lock clicking into place. Click. The door is open. The flow is restored. Feel a deep, ancient knot in your stomach uncoiling. It is the knot of not enough. It uncoils, relaxes, and dissolves into the gold. It is gone, replaced by a feeling of infinite spaciousness. You are expanding. Your energy field is growing larger, glowing brighter. You are becoming a beacon, a magnet, without doing anything, simply by radiating this frequency. You draw towards you everything that matches this vibration. Opportunities, resources, people, ideas. They are drawn to your light like moths to a flame. But you don't even need to think about that. Now, all you need to do is soak. Marinate in this feeling of worthiness. You are worthy because you exist. Your desires are holy. Your prosperity blesses the world. The deeper you go into this liquid, the heavier your physical body feels in your bed. So heavy, so relaxed. It is as if you have turned into liquid yourself. You have lost the boundaries of where your skin ends, and the universe begins. You are everything. You are everywhere. Rest here. Bathe here. Let the alchemy complete its work, changing the structure of your mind, changing the structure of your belief from the inside out. The old you, the worried you, the scarce you, is dissolving. The new you, the golden you, the abundant you, is emerging. Emerging in the silence, emerging in the sleep, drifting, floating, glowing, nothing to do, nowhere to go, just gold, just peace, just sleep. Slowly, you allow yourself to float from the golden pool, carried by a gentle current that leads you to a crystal clear river. This is the river of release. The water here is cool, refreshing, and incredibly pure. It flows over smooth river stones, making a sound that is the very definition of peace. Murmurs, splash, flow. It is a lullaby that has been sung for millions of years. You lay back into this water. It supports you effortlessly. You are looking up at the canopy of ancient trees, seeing the starlight dancing through the leaves. But here, in this river, we are here to do a very specific, very gentle work. We are here to wash away the sediment, the mud, the dust that has settled at the bottom of your mind regarding your past. We all carry financial scars. Maybe you feel a twinge of regret for money lost. Maybe there is a heavy stone of guilt for a decision made years ago. Maybe there is shame about debt, or fear that you haven't done enough. These feelings are like heavy rocks in your pockets, dragging you down, making it hard to swim freely in the ocean of abundance. Tonight, the river invites you to empty your pockets. Bring to your mind, just for a fleeting moment, a memory of a financial mistake you think you made. A time you felt foolish. A time you felt lack. See it not as a tragedy, but simply as a stone. It is just a rock. It has rough edges. It feels heavy. Now, imagine holding that stone in your hand under the water. Feel the cool current rushing over your skin. The water is clarity. The water is forgiveness. It does not judge the stone. It simply washes it. As you hold the stone, say to yourself in your mind, I forgive You speak to your younger self, the one who did the best they could with what they knew at the time. You did not know then what you know. Now, you were learning. You were growing. It was part of your journey, not the end of your story. And I forgive you. Feel the stone beginning to erode. The river of forgiveness is powerful. It smooths the edges of the memory. The sharp pain of regret becomes dull. The heavy weight of shame becomes light. And now, open your hand. Let the current take the stone. Watch it tumble away, downstream, tumbling, getting smaller and smaller until it is just a speck of sand in the vast riverbed. It is gone. It is no longer yours to carry. Feel the space that has opened up in your heart. A lightness, a freedom. And now, let us address the feeling of debt or obligation. Often, we view this as a chain. But tonight, visualize it as simply energy that needs to be balanced. See it as dry leaves floating on the surface of the water. Dry, brittle leaves. They are not heavy. They are just clutter. Imagine these leaves represent every bill, every number that stresses you. Place them on the surface of the river. Look at them. They are just paper. They are just numbers. They have no power over your peace. They have no power over your worth. Watch the current catch them. One by one, they float away, drifting downstream, around the bend, out of sight. And trust that the universe knows how to balance the scales. Trust that the resources to clear the stream are already on their way to you. By letting go of the stress, you unclog the pipe. You allow the solution to flow in. Watch the leaves disappear. You are not your debt. You are not your bank balance. You are the eternal observer, floating in the river of grace. The water washes over your forehead, clearing away the furrow of worry. It washes over your eyes, clearing away the visions of scarcity. It washes over your ears, clearing away the noises of the world. You are becoming so clean, so clear, like a crystal prism, ready to catch the light and create rainbows. Feel the water scrubbing away the habit of comparison. That sticky feeling of looking at others and feeling less than. Let the river wash it off your skin like mud. Who others are does not diminish who you are. Their abundance is evidence that abundance exists, not proof that you are failing. Let the jealousy dissolve. Let the envy melt into the stream. It is just mud. It is not you. Underneath the mud, your skin is shining. You are radiant. You are unique. Your path is your own, and it is beautiful. The river is widening. Now, it is slowing down. You are drifting towards a delta, where the river meets the great, a boundless sea. The water is becoming deeper, calmer, more silent. You feel a profound sense of absolution. You are innocent. You are clean. The slate is wiped blank. Whatever happened yesterday is thousands of miles upstream. It cannot touch you here. Whatever happens tomorrow is not yet written. All that exists is this clean, cool, flowing moment. Breathe in the freshness of the air. It smells of ozone and new beginnings. Breathe out the last of the stagnant air from your lungs. In with clarity, and out with the past. Your body is barely a physical form anymore. You are just a consciousness of flow. You are fluid. You are adaptable. You can move around obstacles. You can fill any container. You are water. And water is the element of wealth. It flows. It circulates. It nourishes. By becoming water, you become wealth. Rest in this purity. Enjoy the sensation of having nothing to hide, nothing to defend, nothing to fix. You are perfect just as you are. Broken pieces, and all, the river holds you. The river loves you. Drifting, floating, cleansing, is healing. Every breath is a wave of forgiveness, and every heartbeat is a pulse of peace. You are free. You are so free. Sleep. Now, in the arms of the river. Sleep. Now, in the grace of the new. The river of release has carried you gently, safely, into a vast, silent ocean. But this is no ordinary ocean. As you look down, you see not water, but stars. You are floating in the velvet expanse of the cosmos. The physical world has faded completely. The room you are in, the bed you lie on, they are distant anchors holding your body safe, while your spirit soars in this infinite playground of possibility. Here, in this starry expanse, there is no gravity. There is no resistance. You are simply energy, drifting among the constellations. And here, time does not move in a straight line. Here, the past, present, and future are all happening at once, spread out like a magnificent map of light. You are drifting towards a specific constellation. It glows with a warm, inviting brilliance. This constellation represents your destiny. Not a destiny of struggle, but the destiny that was written for you before you took your first breath. The destiny of ease. The destiny of plenty. As you float closer, you see a figure standing on a bridge of light. It is a silhouette, familiar yet radiant. You move closer, effortlessly gliding through the stardust. And as you approach, you realize it is you. But it is not the you of yesterday. It is not the you who worried about bills. It is the future you. The you who has already arrived. The you who lives in total financial freedom. Observe this version of yourself. Look at their posture. See how they stand. Shoulders dropped, chest open, head held high but without arrogance. They stand with the quiet confidence of a mountain. There is no tension in their body, because there is no fear in their mind. They are safe, They are provided for. They know the secret that you are learning tonight. That abundance is their natural state. Float closer. You can feel the energy radiating from this future you. It feels like a warm breeze on a summer evening. It is the energy of it is done. It is the vibration of relief. Now, imagine that you can merge with this figure. Gently, like a ghost walking through a wall, step into the body of your future self. Slip in. Feel what it is like to be inside this body. Feel the nervous system of a wealthy person. It is not frantic. It is not excited. It is profoundly, deeply calm. It is a nervous system that knows it can handle anything. It is a heart that does not skip a beat when an envelope arrives. It is a stomach that is not tied in knots. Breathe with the lungs of your future self. Deeper, fuller, taking up space. You realize that in this future, you have time. You have time to breathe. You have time to rest. You have time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Money has bought you the most precious commodity of all, freedom. Look through the eyes of your future self. What do you see? You see a world that is friendly. You see opportunities where you used to see obstacles. You see generosity where you used to see greed. You see that the world is conspiring to help you. Feel the clothes on your skin. High quality, soft, comfortable. Feel the environment around you. Is it a home filled with light? Is it a landscape of beauty? You don't need to force the details. Just feel the quality of your life. It is rich. It is textured. It is secure. In this merged state, look back at the you who started this journey tonight. Look back with such love, such compassion. You want to tell them, don't worry. It all works out. It works out better than you can imagine. You realize that the path from where you were to where you are now was not a struggle. It was an unfolding, like a flower opening. You couldn't force the petals to open with pliers. You just had to let the sun shine. Rest in this feeling of inevitability. This is not a fantasy. This is a premonition. By visiting this reality in the quantum field, you have collapsed the wave function. You have selected this timeline. You have locked it in. The universe now has the coordinates. The GPS is set. You do not need to know how you will get here. The how is not your business. The how belongs to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos. Your business is the what. And the who. You know what you want. Freedom. Ease. Abundance. You know who you are. A creator. Worthy. And open. The rest is just details. The rest is just the scenery passing by as the train moves inevitably towards the station. Feel the relief washing through you. The heavy lifting is over. You don't have to build the bridge to the future. The bridge is already there. You just have to walk across it, one step at a time, trusting the ground beneath your feet. And even now, as you sleep, you are walking. Every dream you have tonight is a step on that bridge. Every hour of deep rest is a brick in the foundation of your new life. You are vibrating at the frequency of your solution, not your problem. You are vibrating at the frequency of the answer, not the question. And as you vibrate, you attract. You are becoming a magnet for the miracles that are already queuing up to meet you. The stars around you seem to twinkle in agreement. They are the witnesses to this sacred contract you have signed with yourself. The contract says, I am ready. I am open. I accept. Let the feeling of this future self sink into your bones. Let it rewrite your cellular memory. Your cells are learning that it is safe to be rich. It is safe to be powerful. It is safe to be seen. The sensation of the future you begins to soften, not because it is leaving, but because it is integrating. It is becoming the present you. The gap is closing. The two are becoming one. You are drifting back into the deep, dark velvet of the void, carrying this new blueprint within you. It is installed. The upgrade is complete. You are rebooting your system in the most gentle, loving way possible. There is nothing left to worry about. The future is bright. The future is secure. The future is yours. Drift deeper into the certainty. Sleep in the arms of your destiny. It is done. It is done. It is done. Floating, smiling internally, knowing, trusting, sleeping. Slowly, gently, let yourself drift down from the high, the starry expanse of the cosmos. You are not falling. You are floating. Like a feather caught in a warm-up draft. You are spiraling gently back towards the center of your own being. You are carrying the starlight with you. You are carrying the certainty of your future with you. And now, you are bringing that energy into the most sacred space of all, the sanctuary of your heart. Imagine that you are entering a beautiful, warm chamber located deep within the center of your chest. This is the chamber of gratitude. It is not small or cramped. It is spacious, filled with a soft, pink gold light that feels like the first rays of dawn. The walls are made of rose quartz, humming with a vibration of unconditional love. Come inside. Rest here. There is a comfortable, a plush seat waiting for you in the center of this room. Sink into it. Feel the warmth of the room wrapping around you like a heavy, soft shawl. In this space, we practice the ultimate secret of abundance. We do not ask. We do not beg. We do not hope. We simply say, thank you. You see, the universe responds to your vibration, not your words. When you ask for something, you are vibrating the signal of I don't have it. But when you say thank you, you are vibrating the signal of I have received it. Gratitude is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. It is the acknowledgement that the gift is already yours. Focus your attention gently on the physical sensation of your heart. You might feel it beating. Thump thump. Thump thump. A steady, reliable rhythm. Every beat is a gift. You do not have to earn your heartbeat. It is given to you freely, second after second, purely because you are loved by life. Let a feeling of warmth begin to kindle in your chest, like a small, golden embers glowing in a fireplace. This is the spark of gratitude. Let us blow gently on this ember with our breath. Breathe in and breathe out a silent thank you. Breathe in and breathe out thank you. Feel the warmth spreading. It moves out from your heart, filling your lungs, relaxing your ribs. It feels so good to be grateful. It feels so easy. It is the feeling of relief. It is the feeling of arriving home after a long journey and taking off your shoes. First, let us offer gratitude for the simple, profound things that are holding you right. Now, thank you for this bed. It is soft. It is warm. It holds your weight, so you don't have to. It is a symbol of your abundance. You have a safe place to sleep. That is wealth. Thank you for the blanket that covers you, a shield against the cold, a cocoon of comfort. Thank you for the air in this room, invisible, yet life-giving. It is always there. You never worry if the air will run out. It is abundant, just like money can be. Feel the appreciation for these simple things softening your mood. The tension of wanting is melting into the peace of having. You have so much already. You are so rich in this very moment. Now, let us expand this light. Let us offer gratitude for the money that is currently in your life, no matter the amount. Even if it is a single coin. Thank you for the money that allows you to eat. Thank you for the money that keeps the lights on. Thank you for the flow that has sustained you up to this day. By appreciating the flow you have, you widen the channel for more to come. You are telling the universe, I like this, and I value this. Please send more. And now, here is the magic. We are going to offer Gratitude for the abundance that is on its way, as if it is already here. Remember your future self. Remember that feeling of freedom. Bring that feeling into your heart, right? Now, imagine that the financial freedom you desire is a package that has just been delivered to your front door. You haven't opened the door yet, but you know it is there. You have the notification. It has arrived. Feel the excitement. Feel the relief. And whisper to the universe, "Thank you. Thank you for my financial freedom. Thank you for the overflow of resources. Thank you for the ability to share my wealth with others. Thank you for the ease." Say it with conviction in your mind, not as a wish, but as a fact. Thank you that it is done. Feel how your heart responds to this. It might feel fuller. It might feel wider. The energy of gratitude is magnetic. It is the strongest signal you can send out into the quantum field. It pulls your desire towards you at lightning speed. When you are grateful, you are fearless. You cannot be worried and grateful at the same time. They are two different frequencies. Tonight we choose gratitude. We tune the dial of your radio to the station of thank you. Listen to the broadcast on this station. It is a sweet melody. It is the sound of opportunities knocking. It is the sound of checks arriving. It is the sound of laughter. Let this feeling of gratitude saturate your body like a warm oil. Rub it into your skin. Let it soak into your bones. You are marinating in the frequency of enough. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. And because you are enough, you will always have enough. It is a law. The outer world is just a mirror of your inner world. And right now, your inner world is glowing with gold. The chamber of gratitude is now fully illuminated. The light is pouring out of your chest, filling the room you are sleeping in. You are a lighthouse, and even while you sleep, this signal will continue to broadcast. You are a beacon of appreciation. The universe loves a grateful heart. The universe rushes to fill a grateful heart. You are making yourself irresistible to prosperity. Feel your body getting heavier and heavier. The emotion of gratitude is very grounding. It pulls you down into the earth, down into the present moment. There is no other moment but this one. And this moment is perfect. In this moment, you lack nothing. In this moment, you are warm. In this moment, you are alive. In this moment, you are loved. Let the words "thank you" become a lullaby. A soft, repetitive rhythm that syncs with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Let the words lose their shape. Let them just become a feeling. A hum. A vibration in your throat. A vibration in your cells. The struggle is over. The striving has ceased. You are simply receiving. You are in the receiving mode. Open. Soft. Willing. Imagine the roof of your room opening up to the sky, and a gentle rain of golden dust falling down. This is the dust of grace. It covers you. It blesses you. It seals your practice. You are so blessed. And you know it. Finally, you really know it. Sink deeper into this knowing. Sink deeper into this golden, grateful sleep. The heart is open. The mind is quiet. The soul is satisfied. Drifting. Floating. Thanking. Receiving. You are safe in the chamber of your heart. Stay here. Rest here. Sleep here. From the warm, glowing chamber of your heart, you now feel a gentle pull downward. It is the pull of gravity, but it is a sweet, comforting gravity. It is the sensation of being grounded, of being anchored. You are slowly descending, moving deeper into the foundations of your consciousness, deeper than the garden, deeper than the river. You are moving towards the bedrock of your being. Imagine that deep beneath the surface of your conscious mind, carved into the solid, unshakable stone of the earth, there lies a magnificent vault. This is the vault of eternal supply. It is the place where the universe stores its infinite potential. It is the reservoir that never runs dry. You find yourself standing before the massive doors of this vault. They are ancient, made of a material that is stronger than steel, yet warm and organic. These doors do not need a key. They do not need a combination. They recognize your energy signature. You are the owner. You are the heir. With a deep, slow breath, watch as the great doors swing open silently. They move with the perfect balance of a well-oiled machine. There is no creaking, only the sound of air shifting. Whoosh. Step inside. The air here is cool, still, and smells of dry stone and ancient parchment. It is the smell of permanence. It is the smell of security. As your eyes adjust to the dim, golden light, you look around. The vault is endless. It stretches on for miles, disappearing into the shadows, and filling this vault from floor to ceiling are rows and rows of shelves. But these shelves do not just hold gold bars or stacks of currency, though those are there too. These shelves hold resources in every form. There are jars of opportunity. There are boxes of synchronicity. There are scrolls of brilliant ideas. There are containers of helpful people. There are endless reserves of time and energy. This is your stockpile. This is the backing for your life. Often, in the waking world, we feel panic because we look at our checking account and think, this is all I have, but that is an illusion. That is like looking at a cup of water and thinking it is all the water in the world, forgetting the ocean exists. Tonight, you are looking at the ocean. You are standing in the ocean. Walk slowly down the aisles of your vault. Run your hand along the shelves. Feel the solidity of the supplies. This is the universal supply. It is the energy that creates worlds, and it has been assigned to you. Realize that this supply exists independent of your job. It exists independent of the economy. It exists independent of your past performance. It is simply here, waiting for you to draw upon it. This vault is your safety net. But it is not a net made of string that might break. It is a floor made of solid diamond. You cannot fall below this floor. You are held. You are supported by a system that is vast and intelligent. Feel the tension in your lower back releasing. That is where we often hold the fear of survival. Let it go. Why hold on to the tension when you have this? Why worry about a rainy day when you have a warehouse full of umbrellas? Absorb the feeling of backup. You have backup. You are not doing this alone. You have never been doing this alone. The universe has been stockpiling blessings for you, waiting for you to stop panicking, so you could receive them. Now, notice something miraculous about this vault. At the far end, there is a waterfall, but it is a waterfall of light, pouring in from the ceiling. It flows constantly into the channels of the floor. This vault is self-replenishing. Every time you take something out, every time you spend money, every time you use energy, it is instantly replaced by this waterfall. The level never drops. The supply is inexhaustible. Think about the air you breathe. When you take a breath, do you worry there won't be enough air for the next breath? No. You trust the supply. You trust the atmosphere. Money is just like air. It circulates. It flows in. It flows out. And the vacuum created by the outflow only pulls in more inflow. Stand under this realization. Let it soak into your root chakra, at the base of your spine. Visualize a deep red light glowing there. A steady, warm red light. This is the color of safety. The color of I am here. I am safe. I have. As you stand in your vault, you feel a profound sense of boredom with your old worries. They seem so silly. Now, so unnecessary. Like worrying if the sun will rise. Of course it will rise. Of course the supply is there. Your body is feeling incredibly heavy. And now, the heaviness of a stone settling into the earth. This is a good heaviness. It is the feeling of being completely supported. Your legs are heavy, sinking into the mattress. Your hips are heavy, anchored. Your spine is a chain of gold, relaxed and heavy. Your head is a heavy stone, resting deeply on the pillow. You are as solid as the vault itself. Nothing can shake you. No bill, no news, no unexpected expense can shake this foundation. Because the foundation is infinite. You can sleep. Now, you can really, truly sleep. Because the vault doesn't close when you sleep. The waterfall doesn't stop flowing when you sleep. The universe manages your abundance for you while you rest. Imagine that you have a team of dedicated guardians in this vault. They are the managers of your abundance. They are working right. Now, while you do nothing, they are organizing your opportunities. They are lining up your lucky breaks. They are polishing the gold. You can hand over the keys to them for the night. Here, you say to them, you take care of it. I'm going to sleep. And they smile. They are happy to serve. We have it under control. And they whisper, rest. Feel the relief of relinquishing control. You don't have to hold the steering wheel while the car is parked. You don't have to guard the vault. It is safe. Let yourself curl up in a soft, comfortable corner of this vault. Maybe on a pile of soft velvet sacks. It is quiet here. The silence is thick and protective. The walls are thick. The world outside is millions of miles away. Here in the center of your supply, you are the most secure being in the universe. There is no lack here. There is no scarcity here. There is only piles and piles of potential. Let your breathing slow down even more to match the rhythm of the deep earth. Slow, steady, deep, like the slow tectonic movements of the planet. You are that stable. You are that strong. The fear of running out is dissolving. It is being replaced by the knowledge of the cycle. The cycle of seed and harvest. The cycle of tide in and tide out. The cycle of breath. You are part of the cycle. You can never be left out. You are woven into the fabric of abundance. You cannot be cut loose. Sleep. Now, knowing your account is full. Sleep. Now, knowing your backup is infinite. Sleep. Now, knowing you are safe. Solid. Secure. Eternal. Yours. Drifting deeper into the bedrock. Drifting deeper into the calm. Nothing to do. Everything is handled. You have rested in the vault of security. You have bathed in the river of release. You have planted seeds in the garden of abundance. And now, the time for doing is completely over. The time for visualizing is over. The time for feeling is fading. Now, there is only the time for being. Slowly, you feel your consciousness lifting from the vault. You are not going back up to the surface world. Instead, you are drifting deeper into a space that lies behind all worlds. You are drifting into the great void. Imagine the most comfortable, softest darkness you have ever known. It is not a dark of fear. It is the dark of the soil underground where the seed breaks open. It is the dark of the womb before birth. It is the dark of the deep ocean where life begins. It is a velvet darkness, a nourishing darkness. As you float in this space, you realize that you no longer need a body. You can let the sensation of your arms and legs fade away completely. They are safe in the bed, resting, repairing. But you, the essence of you, is expanding. You are becoming like mist. You are becoming like a cloud. You are becoming the space itself. In this void, there are no objects. There are no bank accounts here. There are no bills here. There are no houses or cars. There is only energy. A pure, unmanifested potential. This is the canvas of the universe before the painting is made. And it is perfect. Rest here in this beautiful nothingness. And it is so quiet. The silence is not empty. It is full. It is pregnant with possibility. Well, you see, everything in the physical world, and every coin, and every dollar, and every opportunity starts here. It starts as silence. It starts as energy. By bringing your consciousness here, you are returning to the source. You are plugging yourself directly into the generator of all reality. Feel the relief of having no name. For a few moments, you don't have to be name. You don't have to be a parent, a child, a worker, a boss. You don't have to be successful or struggling. You just are. You are a spark of consciousness floating in the infinite mind of God. You are a drop of water returning to the ocean. When the drop joins the ocean, does it become smaller? No. It becomes the ocean. Tonight, you are becoming the ocean of abundance. There is no separation anymore. You are not here wanting money over there. You and the energy of abundance are the same thing. You are made of the same stardust. You are vibrating at the same frequency. In this deep, black velvet space, the old programming simply cannot exist. The old stories of I can't or it's too hard need a structure to cling to. But here, there is no structure. There is only flow. The old beliefs dissolve because they have nothing to hold on to. They fall away into the abyss, leaving you pure, leaving you clean. Think of this void as a reset button, a cosmic reboot. When you wake up from this sleep, you will be a new version of yourself. The operating system has been upgraded. But for now, the screen is black. The system is resting, floating, drifting, dissolved. You might feel a sensation of spinning very gently, or rocking like a boat on a calm night sea. This is the rhythm of the universe soothing you. Rocky and drift. Rocky and drift. In this space, time does not exist. A minute is like a century. A century is like a second. You have all the time in the world. There is no rush to get anywhere. You are already everywhere. This is the state of zero resistance. And in the state of zero resistance, manifestation happens instantly. By doing nothing, you allow everything. And by ceasing to struggle, you allow the current to carry you. The universe is whispering to you in this silence. It is saying, I have you, I love you, I am you, you are safe to let go of the last finger hold on reality. You don't need to keep track of the room. You don't need to listen for sounds. You can turn off the radar. Making the guards are asleep. The castle is safe. Let yourself become formless. Like a gas. Like a fragrance. Like a sound fading into silence. Notice how peaceful it is to want nothing. In this void, you are complete. You are whole. There is nothing outside of you to get, because you contain the entire universe inside of you. The feeling of need has vanished. The feeling of lack has vanished. There is only a deep, vibrating fullness. This is the secret of the sages, the secret of the masters, to find the fullness in the emptiness, to find the wealth in the silence. You have found it. You are in it. The darkness wraps around you like a warm blanket of stars. It permeates you. It heals the fraying edges of your aura. It seals the leaks in your energy field. You are being reknit. You are being restored. Sleep is pulling you. Now with a gravity that is impossible to resist. And you don't want to resist. You want to go there. You want to go deeper. Down. 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 Into the delicious, as heavy, a sweet oblivion. The conscious mind is a tiny candle flame. And now, the wind of sleep is gently blowing it out. Puffy. The flame is gone. The smoke drifts up. There is only the dark. The beautiful, rich dark. In this darkness, miracles are being prepared for you. In this darkness, your tomorrow is being arranged. In this darkness, you are free. You are floating in the gap between thoughts. You are floating in the gap between breaths. You are floating in the gap between worlds. Rest here. Stay here. This is your home. This is where you belong. One with the all. One with the flow. Limitless. Boundless. And endless. You are the void. And the void is you. And out of the void all things come. And trust the darkness. And trust the sleep. Drifting. Fading. Gone. Into the deep. Into the deep. And now we have arrived at the final shore. The journey of the mind is complete. The work of the spirit is finished. There are no more steps to take. There are no more doors to open. There is only this soft, warm stillness that surrounds you like a gentle embrace from the universe itself. You have traveled far tonight. You have descended through the layers of your being. You have washed away the old dust in the river. You have planted new seeds in the garden. You have merged with the gold. You have forgiven the past. You have touched the future. And you have dissolved into the void. Everything that needed to happen has happened. You do not need to check back. You do not need to wonder if it worked. The seed does not wonder if it is growing. It just grows. Your mind does not wonder if it is healing. It just heals. And trust this process. And trust that while you sleep, a profound intelligence is taking over. This intelligence knows exactly how to arrange your life for the highest good. It knows how to bring the abundance you seek. It is working for you. Right. Now, in the background, you are the CEO of your life. And you have just given the night shift your instructions. Now, you can retire. You can rest. You can let go of the controls completely. Feel the relief of that. A total, an absolute relinquishment. You are not responsible for spinning the earth tonight. You are not responsible for beating your heart tonight. You are not responsible for figuring out the how. Your only responsibility is to sleep. To sleep deeply. To sleep sweetly. To sleep with the innocence of a child who knows they are watched over. Feel your physical body one last time, not as a solid object, but as a heavy, warm cloud resting on the bed. The feet are asleep. The legs are asleep. The hands are asleep. The arms are asleep. The spine is asleep. The neck is asleep. The face is asleep. The eyes are asleep. The brain is asleep. And every muscle, and every nerve, every fiber is powered down. The lights in the factory are turned off. The machines are silent. And all is quiet. And all is calm. And imagine a soft, golden seal being placed over your solar plexus. This seal locks in all the positive changes we have made. It prevents the old negativity from coming back. It is a seal of protection, a seal of prosperity. It glows gently, pulsating with the rhythm of your slow, deep breath. You are safe in this cocoon of transformation. You are changing, even now. When you wake up in the morning, you will feel different. You may not be able to put it into words, but you will. Feel lighter. You will. Feel a quiet buzz of excitement. You will look at the world, and the world will look brighter. You will look at your bank account, and you will feel peace instead of fear. You will look at opportunities, and you will feel confidence instead of doubt. But that is for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a faraway land. Right now, there is only the velvet night. Let yourself sink deeper into the mattress. Imagine the mattress is a cloud, and you are sinking through it. Down, into a deeper layer of comfort. A layer where there are no dreams, of only pure, restorative rest. The silence in the room is not empty. It is a blanket. Pull it up over your shoulders and tuck yourself in. The silence is singing a lullaby of abundance. Sleep and prosper. Sleep and heal. Sleep and receive. Listen to the sound of my voice drifting further and further away, like a boat sailing off into the mist. You don't need to follow it. You can just let it go. My voice is just a guide. And now the guide is leaving you at the gate of the temple of sleep. You can enter alone. You are safe to enter alone. Inside this temple, the air is thick with magic. It is the magic of creation. By sleeping, you allow the universe to catch up to your new vibration. You allow the physical world to rearrange itself to match your new inner map. Sleep is the most productive thing you can do right. Now, so give yourself permission. I give myself permission to sleep. I give myself permission to let go. I give myself permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be free. The struggle is a memory, a fading echo. It is gone. The future is a promise. The bright star. It is waiting. The present is peace. The deep The dark peace. And if it is here, drift on the waves of this peace, floating, bobbing, sinking. There is nothing left to say. There is nothing left to think. The mind is a blank slate. White snow falling on a white field. Quiet. So quiet. If any thought tries to enter, just watch it float by like a leaf on a stream. Don't pick it up. Just watch it go. Not now. You whisper, I am sleeping. Not now. I am receiving. You are held in the hand of the divine. You are cherished. You are worthy of this rest. You are worthy of the gold that is coming. You are worthy of the ease. Let the darkness wash over you completely. A warm bath of midnight, soothing every cell, and calming every atom. You are so tired, so beautifully tired. Your eyelids are sealed shut with the glue of relaxation. Your body is heavy lead. Your spirit is light as air, separating, drifting. The body stays here. The spirit soars into the dream time, into the abundance, into the gold. Good night to the old you. Good night to the worry. Good night to the fear. They are gone. Welcome the sleep. Welcome the night. Welcome the silence. Deeper. Now. Much deeper. The bottom of the ocean, where the water is still, where the treasure lies. You are the treasure. You are the gold. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.